Good morning and happy Monday. On Saturday morning, the craziest thing happened. I got out of bed and I looked around the house and I had a dirty house. I bet that's never happened to you, has it? Got up, kids everywhere, toys everywhere, clothes everywhere, a week of ball games and ball practices and work and laundry and cooking and going from here to there, visiting, and sometimes in there I'll fit in some writing. Has that happened to you? I got up, looked around. My first instinct was being overwhelmed. But as I was mopping my floor Saturday morning and cleaning up the house a little bit, I thought about this verse in Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 4. It says this, "Where no oxen are, the crib is clean, but much increase is by the strength of the ox." Now in that day, they needed ox to work. They needed oxen to do what they need to do. So if they didn't have any, the crib would be clean. But using the oxen, they would, muddy the place up, dirty the place up. Now think about this. Now my kids aren't oxen. Church members aren't oxen. No, but let me give you this little thought from this thought of wisdom here. A messy house to me means that my wife and I are making disciples. In the midst of all the clutter and the ball practices and the violin practices and everything, my wife and I are making disciples because our children, my son and my daughter, in the midst of all that, are times for teaching opportunities, or times for our family to talk. And in the midst of all that, we make disciples. Kids are messy. Kids ask questions. Kids are loud. It can be crazy at times. But in the midst of that, we're taking time because our legacy, after we're gone, is through our children. Let's translate that to the church. God has blessed our church with a wonderful building, wonderful facility. He really has blessed us. And I'm so thankful. Every day I pull into the church parking lot, walk into my office, I am so thankful. However, sometimes the temptation is, let's make this thing neat. Let's keep this thing here. Let's keep this, if we're making disciples, sometimes the gym's going to get a little messy. Sometimes the classroom's going to get a little messy. And we can clean up. We do clean up. It's all about appearance. I get that. But we're making disciples. Never get past that idea when it comes to children's ministry, when it comes to, because, sheep, we're dealing with sheep. It takes time to develop. It takes patience. It takes grace. It takes one step at a time, growing by grace each and every day. With that said, think about this. So many times we focus on programs, so many times we focus on things for neatness. But the Bible here tells us where no oxen are, the crib is clean. I got up Saturday morning. I could have got up to a clean house. And once again, I'm thankful for kids. I'm thankful for my family. But keep that in mind. Sometimes a messy house, sometimes a messy church means that you're making disciples. Trust the process. Trust what God is doing in this place and in your heart. Ain't that good? I just want to share that with you today. Have a great Monday. May the Lord bless you today, and have a great week.